Since I, the Zaire Ebola virus, am one of the most deadly viral pathogens to rock the human world, accurate diagnostic testing and containment of my victims is vital for the human race to escape my wrath. An infection of me Ebola virus usually means that symptoms begin as non-specific flu-like symptoms, which can make an accurate diagnosis difficult, giving me the potential to transmit to other hosts, all while the symptoms in the patient worsen. A polymerase chain reaction or PCR test would be performed if exposure was likely and the person had symptoms listed earlier. A blood sample test would be able to amplify any of the virus's RNA. The results would be interpreted through a PCR machine, and its software would be able to distinguish between the absence of Ebola RNA and the amplification of even a small amount of it. If exposure was likely and the PCR test yielded a positive result, the individual must be isolated immediately and public health authorities must be notified. Ideally, healthcare workers would wear hazmat suits to protect themselves from the virus entering into their eyes, nose, mouth, or breaking the skin from bodily fluids of the infected individual. However, if hazmat suits aren't available, full gown, mask, face shield should be worn. People that were exposed to the infected individual would be tracked down through contact tracing and would need to quarantine for 21 days, as that is the high end of the incubation period, in the hopes that they would not be able to pass me, the Ebola virus, along to someone else. Since really only supportive care can be given if someone is infected with the Zaire Ebola virus, and contact tracing does not always effectively control an outbreak, vaccination along with contact tracing is the most effective way to control and contain this virus. The FDA approved a vaccine in 2019 called Ervebo. It is a live attenuated vesicular stomatitis virus vaccine. The vesicular stomatitis virus is harmless in humans and has been genetically modified to express the Ebola glycoprotein in order to induce an immune response in humans against Ebola. In order to eliminate the pathogen, inoculating high-risk areas where Ebola outbreaks have occurred in Africa with Ervebo seems to be the most effective measure at preventing a future outbreak.